Alright, before we start this video, I want to clear something up. So yesterday I announced that I had made a Facebook page and that I would start, updating on content and stuff like that over there, and people for some reason thought that I meant that I was, going to, I guess, exclusively move to Facebook and, completely leave YouTube. I don't, really understand why people would think that. Maybe it's the way I worded the post, but that's not the case at all. That would be really stupid to leave, only a 250,000 subscribed channel behind for possibly some new endeavor on Facebook. I'm not up and leaving YouTube. It's just like my Twitter. It's another place to get links to my content and to get updates on other stuff like that. But today we're going to be talking about how Prince Harry literally wants Fortnite to be banned. Now, I'm not going to lie, yesterday people started blowing me up on Twitter. I had all kinds of, I had messages, I had notifications from tweets. People were commenting it on the live stream from yesterday. There was just a ridiculous amount of people talking about this shit, and for a while I kind of thought it was a troll. I was like, there's no way that Prince Harry from the United Kingdom wants to ban Fortnite. But it's not a troll. It's not some April Fool's prank, way too late kind of thing. God damn, guys, it's only been a couple days since the last episode of It's Always the Video Game's Fault. But we're back. We're back with another It's Not the Video Game's Fault. Dude, I'm telling you, it's this often that it happens. I said in that video, literally, it happens so often, I might as well make a series. It didn't even take a week. It didn't even take a week before we had somebody come out and say some more stupid shit. So, Prince Harry has called for a ban on Fortnite, saying the survival game, beloved by teenagers around the world, was created to addict. His words add to a growing debate among health workers, governments, and lobby groups about whether gaming can be harmful to health. The remarks come just before the Gaming BAFTA Awards, one of the biggest nights in the UK's gaming calendar, which takes place in London on Thursday evening. But is he right? Short answer, no, he's not right. Video wrapped up, folks. See you later. Thanks for watching. Apparently his words add to a growing debate among health workers, governments, and lobby groups about whether gaming can be harmful to health. How? How does this add to the conversation at all? Because this stupid idiot said that it was created to addict, quote unquote. These words apparently add to that growing debate. All the scientific evidence that says, all this kind of different stuff. There's all kinds of different conclusions. They go all kinds of different ways. I mean, you can do the research. There's a ridiculous amount of conclusions that video games either do cause certain behavioral traits to change, or they don't. There's an insane amount of scientific evidence out there towards gaming and addiction, towards gaming and mental health, and gaming towards, creating violent tendencies. They've done all this research before. Apparently him just coming out with no understanding of the situation and just saying, well, it was created to addict, guys, so you gotta get rid of it now. Apparently that's class A evidence that helps defend this point that gaming is bad. I didn't know that, but at an event in a YMCA in West London, the Duke of Sussex launched a scathing attack on social media and gaming. Of Fortnite, he said that games shouldn't be allowed. Where is the benefit of having it in your household? Entertainment. That's why all video games have been created, for entertainment. They are there to entertain you, just kind of burn some free time doing a hobby you enjoy. It's created to addict, an addiction to keep you in front of a computer for as long as possible. It's so irresponsible. Oh, Harry, is that the case? I like how Prince Harry is just under the impression that everyone who plays Fortnite just gets completely addicted to the game and they play it for 23 hours a day. They play it like that South Park episode where they played World of Warcraft for 8 weeks straight so they could beat that one guy who was fucking everybody up in the game. Kids are just sitting there at their gaming desk in their gaming chair, snorting Adderall and G Fuel combinations off their keyboards and then just building a 5-story tower. I just want to say, for the record, this whole thing here is just a really great example, really, of why whenever a public official who for a fact either does not play video games or refuses to cite any medical sources, any research documents, anything like that, if you ever see something like this, immediately disregard anything they have to say. It's like waiting for the damage to be done and kids turning up on your doorsteps and families being broken down. He added that social media was, quote, more addictive than alcohol and drugs. Oh yeah. I'm in the zone right now, man. Can't stop playing Fortnite, dude. What is Fortnite? Oh my god. See, the fact this is ridiculous. Pretty much everyone knows what Fortnite is, dude. Parents know. If you don't know what Fortnite is, you shouldn't be reading the article. It's pretty simple. What do doctors think? Earlier this month, a general practitioner, I believe that's what that means, told an 11-year-old boy that he was prescribing a 2-week ban from computer games. Dr. Amir Khan said that he was concerned about the impact gaming was having on the boy's life. It was a lighthearted attempt to draw attention to a serious issue, but anecdotally, more doctors are seeing links between gaming and effects on both the mental and physical health of young people, because parents won't step up and do their jobs and not allow their children to develop a gaming addiction. See, what we hear, okay, and we say this every fucking episode. We say this in every time we go through this. At this point, this might as well, like, if I die tomorrow and there's one quote I want to be remembered by, it's the fact that parents are horrible at their job. See, because what parents do is they're like, should I parent my child or should I just buy them the Xbox and let them play that all day? And they're like, well, $300 and the video game raises him and I don't have to do anything, or become a parent for the rest of my life and actually develop the traits in my child that, you know, benefit them. And then parents are just like, you know what? Yeah, Xbox time. And then when the kid sits around and plays the game all day and their grades suffer, they become antisocial, they become reclusive, they have no respect for their parents or the outside world or anything like that, then they're like, well, it has to be the video game's fault. It's gotta be the video game. It's not me not raising the kid. It's not me, you know, instilling good traits into my child. It's gotta be the video game's fault, right? Because I read that one blog post with 30 followers where it said that video games are the reason that school shootings happen. And the sad thing is people as influential as Prince Harry are now perpetuating that video games are addictive, problematic, additions to our society. And now people who just play video games as a hobby and go work 40-hour work weeks, aka like 85% of people who play video games in reality, or people who avidly play video games for a couple hours a day and then go to school the next day and make honor roll, or, you know, are working towards their degree in biochemistry or rocket science, you know, some regular shit. Even like a business degree, you know, guy plays Fortnite for 45 minutes, goes and gets his homework done, goes to class the next day. You know, that's the average person who plays video games. The average video game player is actually an adult at the age of like 36. That's just off the top of my head. I remember reading this. Yeah, the average person who plays video game is not the 12-year-old kid playing Fortnite for 9 hours a day, believe it or not. Just wanted to let you guys know that, because that's never something you see when you read articles like this or anything like that, right? It's ridiculous that doctors are being misconstrued by their diagnoses, basically to try and help the child, as the video game is the addictive problem. It's not bad parenting. Jesus. Oh my god, dude. And then the mainstream media and government officials are like, I wonder why people don't trust us. Couldn't wonder why, Prince Harry. What do the gamers say about addiction? There are plenty of gamers who play for long periods of time and says that it has no impact on their wider social lives or health. Breaking news, folks. You can actually be enthralled in a hobby and do it for hours upon hours at a time a day, and they are 100% able to do other things in life. Just like the guys who work on their garages and in their cars for hours a day who go to work the next day, or the athletes who go to the gym for hours upon hours a day and then go to work the next day. It is entirely possible to enjoy something and then still actually have like a comprehensive idea of the world around you. But some have had enough. Matus Mikas, I guess that's how you say his name, I don't understand how to pronounce it, joined Game Quitters, an online forum made up of thousands of people who turned their backs on games after his relationship broke down because he was spending too much time gaming. See, this is the thing, the article tries to portray this as like, yes, people have finally broken the addiction, and they have now turned their back on the addictive video games, which are 100% the problem. If anything, Mattis or Matus here is just another example of what I'm saying, because people can just up and get rid of video games if they're problematic in their lives, they're that addictive, they can just stop, right? It is possible to stop playing video games. They're really not this addictive issue in society. But if the video games were the problem, then how did he stop? How did these thousands of people stop if the video game was the problem, not them? It's insane, right? That's just crazy. James Good is a self-confessed gaming addict, once playing 32 hours without a break. The problem led him to fall behind at university? What? It's gotta be the game's fault. Couldn't have been James's fault for deciding to play for 32 hours straight without a break, you know? Yeah, it's the video game, man. It's the video game. My grades were slipping as a result of playing too many video games. I didn't eat, sleep, or leave my room. I escaped my problems via games. I wish we saw the same articles for people who watch TV for 48 hours straight, the people who watch Netflix for 48 hours straight. And he said the effect of playing was triggering physical responses. You let yourself get so out of hand that it triggered a physical response in your body, man. Come on now, do better. Games fire up response systems in your brain, and other things don't bring you as much joy. I was thinking, why would I spend time with my friends when I can play video games? It felt good to get points, trophies, beat people. It fueled my competitiveness. But I realized I wasn't truly happy. James admits he became depressed, but stopped short of saying the gaming was the root cause. Thank you, James, for not being a just complete fucking idiot. He added that gaming as a teenager was not a problem because he combined it with an active life, playing sports and going to scouts, and his parents helped him manage his time. Key word, parents helped him manage his time. Wow. You see what happens when your parents step in and they help you manage things in your life, and they don't let you play video games for 19 hours straight and then blame the video game? Isn't that amazing how that works? You see all these different articles about how video games and all this shit is just the biggest addiction problem in the country. It's all social media, it's all the game's fault, it's all social media. The last article that shows up for me personally when I look up how many teenagers are vaping came from December of last year. However, we have Prince Harry denouncing Fortnite and video games as society's big addiction problem. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people a year in just the United States alone, combined, die from alcohol-related issues, die from actual drug use, heroin, fentanyl, things like that. We have an opioid crisis in our country right now. From nicotine and cigarette use and abuse, and other actual addictive chemical substances that have been, rampant in our country for decades. And then video games come along, and the vast majority of people can handle it 100% fine, but then just that 1 to 5% maybe gets quote-unquote addicted, and then all of a sudden, it's all the video game's fault. Parents don't have to take responsibility, and it's hilarious to me, because it creates such a bad stigma for gamers, and for people who play video games for no reason at all, and then you have people like Prince Harry say stupid shit like this. It's insane how these people will talk about things without even understanding what they're talking about. Like, Prince Harry probably thinks that Fortnite... That's going to be it for this video, you guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel, follow me over on Twitter at SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. Join the Discord down below, lots of great things going on down there as well. Thank you to my channel members for your $5 a month. Your support helps my channel tremendously. If you'd like to become a channel member and help support my content for only $5 a month, you can do so by hitting the join button down below or the become a channel member link in the description. Guys, please do not play Fortnite. It is going to kill you. There is satanic messages in the game. It is addictive, and my genitals shrunk by 80% after playing it, so I'm just saying, men, you're already worrying about the bulge. You need to lessen it down. Go ahead and play as much Fortnite as you want. But dude, if you're trying to rock the cock, you really gotta stop playing. It's harmful, it's dangerous, there is no such thing as parental responsibility, self-accountability does not exist in modern society. We are on an ever-longing free fall into the abyss of bullshit. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, addicted to Fortnite to the point where he is a feral rabid beast who eats the carpet off the floor. And signing out.